Here's the flip through of my finished A to Z Junk Journal Challenge for the A to Z Junk Journal Challenge. For a complete flip through and a review of the letters A to Z elements, stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here with my walkthrough or flip through of my journal that I made for the A to Z Junk Journal Challenge. I made it using the Pansy kits from the Dear Julie Etsy shop and items from my stash. And of course, we had 26 elements that went along with the alphabet that we made for this challenge, and it made the journal very, very, very chunky. So this journal is available in my Etsy shop, and let's go ahead and check it out. So first of all, I have a letter J, and that was our jingle jangle. And so our jingle jangle was Junk Journal Jewelry Jingle Jangle. Use broken jewelry or beads to make a dangle at least 3 inches long and 2 strands. And so we did that, and it was right there. And so there is a tutorial for that. Then we had our letter K. It was a keepsake kerchief naughty tassel with knickknacks and key. Naughty, K-N-O-T-T-Y. And so we have a variety of little fun things in here. There is a key charm in here and a button. There's the key charm right here. So a little key charm. And one of the laces that I colored. So that is K. And then our tie was our letter Z, and I found out in my little research that zone means a belt or girdle, so we made a belt for our journal. Zealous zone tie with zigzag. So make a tie for your journal using ribbon, lace, and fabric. Stitch with a zigzag stitch. Stitch can be by hand or by machine. So there we go. We have our zigzag stitch, and we have our tie. On the cover, I had a tag. There's a doily underneath here, and it's stitched. And this is a image from the Vibrant Pansy digital kit. The journal is a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and the cover is some beautiful glossy paper that I had in my stash, and I added it to another paper that I had in my stash. I'm going to take these off. And I flipped up the shiny, and we have a pocket here with, you'll see these purple flowers throughout the journal, and those were made, they're fussy cut from a note paper. So we have a doily to start everything off. We have a calendar page here. This is one of the stack of stickers. So for letter S, spectacular 6 or 7 stack of stickers with stamp, scrap, song, shred, and sentimental sentences. Using a sheet of 6 or more plain stickers or labels, add stamps, scraps, music, shred, and sentimental sentences to make beautiful stickers ready to use in your journal. So this was one of my stickers, and I added it there. And so this is the other side of the calendar page. And we have some ledger, and here we have one of our clusters. So that was letter C. Collection of classic collage clusters using calendar, crosswords, catalog, cards, coloring book. 10. Use the C items and other items from your stash. So you didn't have to use them all on each cluster, but you did have to use all of them within the 10. So this was one of my clusters, and I added it here as a little tuck spot. and we have one of these beautiful note papers that I had in my stash. This is the collage page from the Vibrant Pansy digital kit from the Dear Julie Etsy shop. So I love the way this cluster. You'll see I used bingo markers. This is actually a bingo marker that I cut out of the master page with my 3/4 hole punch. And this is the negative of a sticker with some of the pansy in it. We have a ticket, another one of the purple flowers, and some scraps. Okay, so this is one of the images from the pansy kit. And here we have, this was the first one we did, and I think it was R. Rectangle recipe card with reverse register flip, and ruffled row. Use a folded page from a check register, open edges facing up, add the recipe card to the top, then add a row of ruffled lace or fabric to the edge. There will be a video. Okay, so this is my paper clip holding this. So this is my recipe card, and I actually made mine so that it would flip down. So you, everybody's was to flip down like this, but mine also, it flips up and it flips down, and it's also a tuck. Okay, so and it's on the coloring page, and I added a strip of the paper down here as well. This was one of our altered paper clips. Awesome address and advertisement altered paper clips. You need to make 3. Use an address book and advertisements to make beautiful paper clips, then embellish them with items from your stash. So we went with a banner style paper clip, so I have it going over here, but it's also a little envelope, and there's our address book piece, and it just slips right in. Here is our ad, and that was from a sewing kit, and we added a silk hydrangea, some lace, some gold trim, and the gold messy thread also. So that is that. So, and I think I took out the little envelope punch board that day to do that. So here we have some images from the Pansy kit, not Vibrant, not Antique, but Pansy kit. Little ledger paper. I also used crossword puzzles throughout this journal. The actual crossword puzzle, the answer key crossword puzzle, and the clues. So here we have some graph paper, one of the butterflies from the Flutters and Fairies digital kit. Here we have a double tuck, and it also is a flip. So, and here's one of the clusters got put on a guest check. The flower song music and Pansy digital down here. So our double tuck, and within our envelope flap, we added some pansy here for a journaling card, and this was one of our clusters, and it actually worked out just fine to be a little card here as well. Okay, so this flips out, and you have another one of the clusters here, and some of the scrapbook paper that I had used and I had left. And here we have one of our note papers that we're using. We have a small pocket down here, and let's just go ahead and grab something from up here. Hi, Chip. Okay, say hi, Chip. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll put this in here in that little pocket. Ooh, might be. Oh, I like it better up there. Let's just grab a regular ticket. We were using yellow tickets in this journal. So I'm going to grab a yellow ticket from up there. There, we'll just put that in there. Okay, so next we have a fabric flip here, and we attached one of the clusters to it after we made it, but this is a fabric flip and you'll be able to write under it, and it's being held on here with one of our paper clips. And this is from the charm. So when I made the dangle video, I just made some other little charms as well, and so this is one of them. Okay, so here we have our first, this is a border tuck. Okay, so we had to make 3 tucks, and one of them was the border tuck, and so I collaged the border. I added lined paper inside, added some washi tape so that it would have some significance to it. This was the background page from when I painted the ombre pages. So this was one of the ombre painted pages that I made. And so fabric, let's go. Flipping for 4 fabric flips. We had to make a flip flop, a flip up, flip down, a fabric flip, and a flip tuck. And then for the tucks, which was T, trio of trash to treasure torn tucks, turn over top tuck, tricky totem side border tuck, tiny triangle tuck using tunes, thread, and tickets 2. We had to make 3 of them, 1 of each. Make these 3 torn creative tucks using music, thread, tickets, and your stash. Don't forget to tear the tucks. So we tore on our music. So we had our tunes and our ticket and our thread, and yeah, so there, and that was our totem. So we made it like a totem pole, and then we added a few more embellishments to it, and it opens up, and then it also has this little card here. So we added some fabric here, and let's see, this is one of our clusters. This is part of the calendar. You open it up, and this is our flip-flop. So we have a flip-flop here. So plenty of area to write. And I really did try to leave pages blank so that you would be able to write. And this is inside the book, The Work, by Wes. Anyway, it's the book that I've been using to tear apart, and it says everybody can be great because everybody can serve. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I just figured, I mean, I had it and it fit for the time. So here's our coloring book cluster. I added it to a guest check. Here is our leaning ticket tuck. That was the letter L. Laced leaning ticket tuck with lace layers. 3 tickets with ribbon or string laced through it, and lace layers added to the tickets. So you can see my gold string laced into my leaning tickets and our lace layer down there. And so that is that. Here's one of our clusters. This is a large tag. It has our magnetic clip, and that was the letter M. Music, magazine, and matchbook magnet clip. Make a matchbook magnet clip using music, magazine, and map. So here is our matchbook. Okay, so it flipped up, and to do it I flipped it up in the front, but we have our map, our music, and magazine image. These are both from magazines. And then I collaged on it, and I was on a map page. Okay, and then this can be used, and you can clip it in, but I clipped it onto this paint chip card. Okay, so this is our letter V, V was Vibrant Veil and Valance Flips. So this was our lace, so you can see through it, so it's like a veil, and I colored my lace to look like pansies. Okay, and it was on top of a matte page, and then I also added some lace to the edge here. And here's one of the charms that we made in the Jingle Jangle video. Okay, here is another one of our clusters, and it just got added to this page, and it's a mason jar with, I made a bouquet on it. This is our belly band. And I can't remember, let's see. Beautiful bedazzled book page base belly bands. Make 3 different belly bands using book pages as your base and embellish with items from your stash. So this was a book page. We added the address page. We embellished it with part from the digital kit and made it into a pocket, and it's also a belly band. Okay, so that's one of them. So there will be 2 more of those in here. Children's writing page. This is image from the digital kit. Here's some of my noisy paper, and I went ahead and folded it, made it into a pocket, added, here's our stack of sticker. There's our shred and our songs. And then we made this tag that was we stenciled on that one. I think that was our journaling. Inspired ink impression for interior enclosure, stamped or stenciled tag and journal card. So that is one of my inspired ink, and it was with the stenciling, and then we also colored in the stamp. Here is the background of the see, I had stamped on the stickers, and this is the background place, and if you use a Sharpie you can write on here. Here's our xylophone. It's our X. So X xylophone snippet pocket with extra Xerox image journaling cards. Make a xylophone snippet, add it to a pocket. Make 2 journaling cards using Xerox or copied images. There will be a video for this one, and there was. So this, I made a belly band out of mine. It is attached to a pocket, and in the pocket I have, there we go. Okay, I have one of my journaling cards, so Xerox or copied image, so it's part of the digital, and the other one is in here also, and then it's also collaged with other items from my stash. And I used a coin envelope here and attached the xylophone snippet to the coin envelope, so we can put something behind there. And we'll just put this folded page back there. Okay, so it's a belly band. And then this is one of our tucks. So this was our turnover top tuck. Here's our other journaling card, Xerox with the image and items from the stash. And this is a scrapbook paper that I had. So this is our turnover top tuck. It's a collaged tuck, but then you can take your tuck and pull it out, and you can write on all of that if you like. So you put it back together, put it up, and it just tucks right underneath our bingo marker. Here's our flip, and this is part of the Vibrant Pansy Journal Kit. We have a couple of plain journaling pages. Here's our fabric flip tuck. So that was F. And we had to make a flip tuck fabric flip tuck. So there's our fabric flip tuck, and it has children's writing paper, so you can go ahead and write in there. This is a collage tag, and this was just, I think this was when I was just making things extra. And some of the purple flower note paper. Here's another one of the stencil tags, and we have the guest check, and the guest check was letter G, and golden guest check with garland, gauze, and game piece. We had to make 2 of them. Use something gold to embellish your guest check and add a garland and a game piece and some gauze. So there's our gauze or cheesecloth. We have our garland, and I actually did string it. We have images and our gold string. And so that is our letter G. This is another one of our belly bands, and I actually put this one up higher, and it's a stack of belly bands. So the base of it is paper, book paper. Then I used the inside from the check register, and it was longer, so that's what's actually attached to the outside. Added one of the fussy cut flowers from the purple note paper. Added the purple note paper in here, and then this is part of the address book pages that I was using in this journal. And some gold. Okay. This page is stitched around because it is my collage page, and let's see, we called that hodgepodge and hem page. No, that's different. Sorry. It's been a long month, you guys. Let's see. Quick, yeah, here we go. Quick quadrilateral quilt block page. Make a collage page using any items that you would like. This can be sewn and can be a page inside your journal or outside your journal to make other embellishments like a Franken page. So this is my quilt quadrilateral roll. And I used a little bit of everything, and I made sure that I had some lines here so you could write and some up here so you could write. And there is some other plain areas. There's napkin, magazine images, gold, doily. These are the edges of some papers. There's pattern in here. There's map. It's just, there's a receipt, all kinds of things. And then I added butterflies onto the signature strings in the center here. This is our letter P. I recognize that one. Piecework privacy envelope with pattern and packaging pocket with painted or plain postcard and postage stamp inside. So you were to deconstruct a privacy envelope, turn it inside out, add a variety of other papers. It's your piecework you've been using in your kit journal, including sewing pattern and packaging. Also paint a postcard, add a postage stamp to it for the inside. Okay, so this was our privacy envelope. I turned it inside. I left the window. I collaged or pieced items around it, including a dictionary. There's my pattern, and there's some of the digital kit, the Pansy digital kit. So here's my card, and I turned it into a postcard. I painted a pansy on it. I added my own stamp that I made with the cancellation and added a tab so that you could pull it in and out. So that is our P. And then this side, we have some more of the pattern and packaging here. So oh, there we go. It's a top tuck. Like, how do I get that out? So we have a bookmark that's got the tape to close it, and this just goes right up in here. And here's where we used our packaging on the envelope. We made a little pocket out of some packaging. And this card should just go right in it. There we go. Right in it and right up. Okay? So that is our letter P, and we also added a sticker and some tissue paper up there. Okay, you turn this here. We have another one of our altered paper clips with the ad and the address on it. Here's our fabric flip up, flip down, and it's also a pocket. Okay, it's got fabric here and the fabric that we've been using throughout here. This was one of our first, and it was an ombre oval. Okay, so here I used a stencil that I had, and I traced out and cut out this oval, and then I added other items. So let's read and see what O says we were to do. And it's on a paint chip, so that was our ombre. And our letter O says, ornate oval ombre tag. Make 2 tags with ombre effect that are in the shape of an oval and are ornately embellished. So I think it's pretty ornate with the gold. That adds your ornateness. And you've got a sticker, and it fits right here in this pocket. Okay. Here we have our double Dutch door. So this is our letter D. Double Dutch door with dictionary definition decoration. Okay, so here is a valance, and you go ahead and we made doorknobs using our bingo markers and some messy string. Here's our definitions. And definitions here, the butterflies are cut with a Martha Stewart punch, but the definitions came from my little mini dictionary. I added Pansy digitals to the outside, and you open this up. You have check register down on the bottom with some pansy, a pansy pocket on this side. You have a waterfall on the inside, and then up here we have a top tuck, and we used pages or parts of those pretty purple flower notes for that. So that is our double Dutch door. And remember, I was picking, I pick an element, and then I was using the dictionary to find words that started with the letter and trying to come up with a tongue twister and items that we could use to make. It was all a process, and it was silly, and it was lots of fun, and so that's how we came up with our double Dutch door. It reminded me, so the Dutch door is usually it's single, and you know, it's like the ones that they have that you see the horse and they've got the door open and the door is closed down here, but the door opens at the top. We actually had one of those at the first house that we bought many years ago. So double Dutch door, letter D. Here we added some washi tape to that page. We have another image from the pansy, another stack of sticker, and it just has a card on the inside. So here is our N, letter N, neat napkin note nook tuck. Make a tuck using a napkin and a note paper, then put it somewhere unexpected, a special corner, a nook. So here's our tuck. I used a striped napkin and I decorated it, added a pocket here, added this cute little note card that has note paper for a checklist, and then it's also a pocket, and it has a guest check with a pocket on the front, a pocket on the back, writing space on the back, a build a border here. So it's Build a Border Tuck. There you go. And just has a lot of things going on in one of my favorite book page pockets that we turned into a tuck. Okay. And then one of my colored pansies from the lace. And it is hidden behind here. And there you go. Okay, here we have a double tuck. And we have our little... This is our little tuck. So, tiny tuck. Yeah, here's our tiny tuck. And we can go ahead and tuck something. And all these little things you can go ahead and write on. You can write a quote, a little thought. Kind of fun. Okay, so here's a journaling card, and we stenciled on the back. It's actually an index card, some wrapping paper. This is also from wrapping paper, and of course we stenciled. And this is from the wrapping paper also. And it just fits right there in our noisy paper pocket. And we have, on this side, one of our altered paper clips with the address label and the ad. This was an ad. And made that look like a stamp. It's got some napkin and magazine. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. And it's on this little paper. Which is a printed image from the Pansy kit. We have a children's writing paper here. One of our clusters, we've added it to this map page, put one of the pretty little note papers in there. This is I think that's our letter E. Our letter E, Easy, Eclectic, Embellished Edge Envelope Double Tuck Ensemble. Includes pocket and 4 cards. Okay, so it's an envelope. So this is an envelope. It's a double tuck. So it comes here and it's got these cards. So those 1, 2, those are part of the cards that you had to make. We also made a stack of note. And I went ahead and I let the note pages come out from the side. We collaged all over it. It was supposed to be easy embellished. And there's our pocket. But we also have a pocket here with another card. And this one is like this. Okay. And then that comes out. So this is like a clipboard right here. That fits right in that tuck area. It's another one of those index. And it fits right here in this pocket. And we embellished with all kinds of things. Here's another pocket. And we also made just a little notebook with some of the papers that were on the desk. Okay. Crossword puzzle book. And so that is our letter E ensemble. And then this was our U. Okay, so it was letter U. Unexpected upholstery pocket with lace underlay. Make an upholstery flip similar to the sample from Pottery Barn. Add lace and use it as a pocket. And then put it somewhere unexpected. So we put it under here. That's unexpected. There is our upholstery. We had the cardstock, flipped it over, and attached the upholstery underneath the flip. And that's what the Pottery Barn ones look like. And I've used them a couple other places in my journals, the actual samples. We added another one of the bingo markers and some string. One of the quotes from the wrapping paper. Here's our underlay. And then I just went ahead and this card is just sitting in here. And this flips up and there's a little pocket under here as well. So there's pockets everywhere. Things everywhere. We've got this that says good luck. Let's go ahead and... This is from, I think it's from the Spring Blossom kit. And my earlier digital kits are postcard kits. And so, and all the digitals are on sale in my Etsy shop while we're home for 50% off. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there in there. And go ahead and close that up. So we have this, and it's on a pocket, and we have one of the note papers behind it. So that was U, this was E, and this was part of the ensemble for E. Steno paper, the other side of the book paper. We have a pocket with a flipped edge because you can write on this, but you can go ahead and put it down. Here's our other ombre oval, and we added this little clip to the lace that says 2020 and has the little dingle ball there and bead. It's on a bulb pin that you can just clip to the lace. And again, the 2020, those are out right now because of graduation. So that just fits in there. We have a folded one of the purple notes because they're pretty. And it's on the painted page, and we added some washi tape. Here we have another paper clip. And this is our hodgepodge page. Okay. Our hodgepodge page. And hodgepodge was H. Hodgepodge and hem page with hinge. To make a hodgepodge or collage page and a music page with a hinged attachment. So this is our hodgepodge page with attachment. And somewhere in here there's a music page that has an attachment as well. And that's our hinged attachment. Okay. Places you can write here, you can write along there, you can write here, you can write here, you can write here. So I just thought that was kind of cool. So here is a hinge also, pocket with a stack of sticker on it. You have one of the tags that I made when I was bored. Here's our other gold embellished guest check. So glitzy or something like that. So it has its garland and gold, and it fits into this pocket here. It is hinged to this page with washi tape. Okay, and then this one goes in this side, so it's pretty from both sides. And then we hold both of the hinges on with this paper clip. Okay, we have some graph paper and added one of the butterflies from the Flutters and Fairies digital kit. Some more ledgers. This is the letter Y. It is a yearbook gallery page. So like in a yearbook where you have the little pictures, and then we just added some tickets, and we made little pockets and added tickets in them so that you can write on in all of those. And then I also cut through down here and added a pocket and added one of the journaling tags that I made. Okay, so letter Y was yearbook style portrait pocket page with yarn. Make a page of images, arranging them gallery style like in a yearbook. Turn the images into pockets. Add yarn to your page. There's our yarn. And I just added holes and threaded our yarn through. Here's another one of our book page belly bands. And it's on the coloring page, has images behind it. Here we've added a stack of sticker onto some music page. We have a large pocket here. There's the next collage page, our ledger paper. Here's our valance. Remember, we were to make a veil and a valance, so there's our valance. And there's that. And then we have our W. Okay, so our W was woven wallet insert with window. Make a wallet insert with window. Add woven effect to the wallet. Okay, so this is our woven wallet. And it's tied with raffia. I made it with another privacy envelope. I finally found my privacy envelope. So there's our woven effect. And you can see it's a wallet. It's got places to put stuff. So there's this. We've got these in a little pocket down here. We made a tag flip and added it here with embellishments from different things that we've been using throughout this journal. Our window image has this tag. Okay, so that tag fits in and you see that through the window. And then we have a little tuck here made with the flower, and it's just a flip book of all kinds of papers that we had left. This is as we were getting towards the end of making the journal, and I had things left. So this is an index, stack a note. Okay, so there's note papers, and then there were these pretty papers were on the table, and so I went ahead and made those, and they tuck into this side of the wallet. Okay, so that folds over, that folds over, just like you might have a wallet with the fold. Okay, so that is our journal. I will read the 26 things one more time so you can hear what all we made. And I want to thank all of those that participated. We had so much fun. And of course, a new challenge starts on May 1st. And it's going to be really fun. We're doing no buy challenges at least through July. So no buy through July is the motto here on Dear Julie Julie. And again, all the digitals in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop are on sale for 50% off while we are home. Let's see. Make sure you go watch another video after this video because YouTube really likes that. And so let's go ahead. So this was part of the A to Z Junk Journal Challenge on Dear Julie Julie here on our channel. And let's go ahead and read them off. So A was awesome address, advertisement, altered, paper clips. We made 3. B was beautiful, bedazzled, book page base belly bands. We made 3. Collection of classic collage clusters using calendar, crosswords, catalog, cards, and coloring book. We made 10. Double Dutch door with dictionary definition decoration. We made 1. E was easy, eclectic, embellished edge envelope double tuck ensemble, including the pocket and 4 cards. We made 1 ensemble. F, flipping for 4 fabric flips. We made a flip flop, a flip up, flip down, a fabric flip, and a flip tuck. G was golden guest check with garland, gauze, and game piece. We made 2. Hodgepodge and hem page with hinge. We made 2. So we made a hodgepodge page with a hinge, and there was a music page. Here's the music page. Okay, so there's our music page, and there's our hinge, and it was an ombre, and it was also a double tuck. We just added all kinds of things. Okay. I was inspired ink impression for interior enclosure. We made 2. Those were tags or journal cards. J was junk journal, jewelry, jingle, jangle. That was our dangle on the front. Keepsake kerchief. K was keepsake kerchief, naughty tassel with knickknacks and key. The L was laced leaning ticket tuck with lace layers. M was music magazine map matchbook magnet clip. N was neat note, neat napkin note nook tuck. Or O, ornate oval ombre tag. We made 2. P was piecework privacy envelope with pattern and packaging pocket with painted or plain postcard and postage stamp inside. We made 1. Q was quick quadrilateral quilt block page. We made 1. R was a rectangle recipe card with reverse register flip and ruffled row. We made 1. Spectacular 6 or 7 stack of stickers with stamps, scraps, songs, shred, and sentimental sentences. We made 1 set of 6 or 7. We made a trio of trash to treasure torn tucks, turn over top tuck, tricky totem side border tuck, and the tiny triangle tuck. That was for the letter T. U was unexpected upholstery pocket with lace underlay. V was a vibrant veil and flips. We made 1 of each for a total of 2. Woven wallet insert with window. That was the last one I showed you. X was our xylophone snippet pocket with extra Xerox image journal cards. We made 1 set. It had 2 journaling cards and the xylophone pocket. Y was a page, and it was yearbook style portrait pocket page with yarn. And Z was our tie, or Zella's Zone tie with zigzag. So that was our challenge for April. It was a doozy. It was a lot of fun. Of course, it made our journals very, very thick. And so as I told them, you make your journal, you fill it, and then of course you can go ahead and take some of the items out and make it more presentable. I am not going to do that. I am going to take items out of this for shipping, but this journal is available in my Etsy shop, and it would love to go to a beautiful and wonderful home that is going to enjoy it. There's so many things you could do with this. This would make a great Mother's Day gift. And if you put in your notes that you would like it shipped directly to the person, I will wrap it. And on any of the items that if you want to purchase a journal from my shop, then in your note to me, put that you would like it to be a gift. Tell me what you would like to be in the card, and I will address and do a card. And even if you want to, if you want to write a note or something, I can print that off and put it in as well, and wrap it and send it. And so for that, you'll want the shipping address that you put to be the shipping address of where I'm going to send it. Okay, so that is a special thing that I will offer for Mother's Day. So this will be through May 15th, we'll say. Okay, so any of the journals, a journal kit, any of the physical items that I need to mail, you can have me wrap them at a card and send it directly. Okay, so great Mother's Day gift. I mean, this would be a great, even for a bride that's planning her wedding. And of course, for when something's this chunky, what I do is I take items out of it and get it back down to where it's, just nice. And there will be a bag of the tags and things that will go along with it. Okay, so that is my Pansy Journal, and we're just going to call it the Pansy Journal. And I hope you enjoyed this. This was quite the experience. And I think it was lots of fun, and lots of embellishments here. We learned a lot. We made a lot of fun things, and it was really fun to go back to looking at things that I had made before to come up with ideas to try and show different ideas. Even though I did a lot of the same things that I always do, I still tried to add in ideas that you hadn't seen in a while. So with that, I would love to know what was your favorite part of this journal, and if you participated in this challenge, what was your favorite element? Which letter was your favorite to work with? Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want notifications of when a new video from the Dear Julie channel comes up. Make sure that you tell the notifications to send you all notifications. If you're here for the premiere, hi, I'm waving. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hanging out. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.